Welcome to Review Every Ship by CitizenCon 2024. The point is to give an update on every ship since some haven't had a video made about them in years, and others, the information is simply too spread out to be helpful in making decisions. Remember, digital ships aren't imaginary, digital ships are imagine-necessary. A quick shout out to my Jonin Ninja members, Radium TX and Paling Tan, and my Chunin Ninja members, Wakan Yosai, Rage 1, Scorpio King 3, and Meat Salad, and of course all of my other members who are listed at the end of the video. Membership is never required but always appreciated. You help make this YouTube dream even more possible, so thank you. Even to everybody who subscribed or just watches a single video, thank you so much. Every month we do a giveaway to give back to this wonderful community. This month's giveaway prize has yet to be determined but will be a ship I've never given away before, and it will be an expensive one, I'll just say that. To enter the contest, make sure you subscribe to Billionaire Ninjas, leave a comment on at least one video, and like or dislike a video. Winners have 2 weeks to claim their prize. Members collectively have a 25% chance of winning just for being members, so if you're subscribed, consider hitting that join button. And if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. For the full giveaway details, make sure you visit our Billionaire Ninjas Discord or our social media at Ninjas Leap. Today, we begin with the Greycat industrial manufacturer, and guess what? This one is all vehicles. In this one, we have reached the Greycat PTV, and it has 0 variants. For the price, the PTV as of 3.24 is $15 standalone, $15 Warbond, and was $7.50 at concept. In-game cost is about $29,000, and the in-game 3-day rental price is unknown. This vehicle is available all the time. Just make sure you search for it. It is set as standalone ship dash PTV buggy. So I guess you could say its official name is PTV buggy. I don't know. It's a bit difficult to find on the website anyway. Got a massive hangar? The Greycat PTV allows you to get from one end to the other without needing to stop for lunch on the way. The personal transport vehicle buggy. For measurements, the PTV has a length of 3.5 meters, beam of 2.5 meters, height of 2.2 meters. Its minimum crew is 1 and its maximum crew is 2. It can carry 0 SCU and it has no stowage. For weapons, the PTV has no weapons, no turrets, no missile racks. For ship parts, the PTV has 1 extra small power plant and 1 extra small cooler. The hull HP for the PTV is 8,510, which is surprisingly not even close to the lowest in the entire game, which I don't understand. It's a $15 ship, so it's quite literally the cheapest thing in the game with 8,510 hull HP. But even more so, and this is interesting, I'm going to list just a few ships, like spaceships, where this is, remember, a ground vehicle. PTV is just a ground vehicle with regular wheels that doesn't go into space. Let me list these, and you tell me. This is just gonna be a list of ships that have less hull HP than the PTV. And you just tell me if any of these make you laugh out loud. The Mirai Razor, all variants. The Origin 300 series, all variants. The Asperia Blade has less hull HP. The Aegis Gladius has less hull HP. And just to toss a vehicle in there, the Tumbril Cyclone. How, CIG? How? I'm going to need some Tony Hawk 50-50 grind on the rail from the 1990s type of balancing to be done, because that just doesn't make any sense. Continuing on, the claim time for the PTV is about 13 seconds. Expedited claim time is about 6 seconds, and the expedited fee is about 115 credits. So basically non-existent. The PTV has a top speed of about 20 meters per second. That makes it one of the slowest vehicles in the game, but it's not supposed to be a speed demon. It's supposed to move at a pretty normal speed. For special features and amenities, the PTV is literally just a point A to point B machine with 2 seats. It has 2 seats, and that's pretty much all the amenities you should expect. Let me start by saying I'm not the biggest fan of purchasing vehicles outside the game, with only a few exceptions, so almost always I'm going to suggest buying these in-game because they are so cheap in-game. But I'm guessing in the future that will change, and I want these videos to still serve a purpose for people who don't think the same as I do. So I'll rate these as though they have a value as far as spending money. Now, it's time to rate this vehicle. A rating I rate from 1 to 10. My 1 is only buy if you have a unique reason that is specific to you or because you like the looks of the vehicle. My 10 is basically if you have the money, this vehicle is almost guaranteed to be useful to you in the game. A 1 doesn't mean the vehicle is useless or ugly, and a 10 doesn't mean that the vehicle is perfect. Just remember, this is just our rating. Please give us yours in the comments down below, or like a butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow, The Reading Rainbow. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My rating for the ship overall is a 3. Let's start with what I like about this vehicle. Well, it's cheap. In fact, it's the cheapest thing with the power plant and the cooler inside of it that can go vroom, vroom. But what can I say? It's hard to argue price when it's the cheapest vehicle in the game. Now, what are the issues? It's surprisingly hard to find an issue with it since it performs for what it's made for. It's meant to get you around your hangar or maybe even a super large capital ship, but it can carry a passenger. This could have easily just been a 1-passenger vehicle, but they made it carry 2 people. So I guess my 2 major issues with it are there's no stowage inside the vehicle, even though it looks like it can carry maybe just a little bit or at least some weapons. And I also don't like that it can't upgrade from a PTV to another vehicle or another ship. You can't upgrade it really at all. It really is just a standalone vehicle when you purchase it or when it as a prize. And that's what's really interesting to me. I feel like maybe you could restrict some vehicles from being able to go in and upgrade to ships, but I think the PTV is so similar to an STV that it should be able to upgrade to at least an STV and maybe the UTV, but maybe you just don't let it upgrade all the way to a Javelin, which I can understand. Nothing can upgrade to a Javelin, so maybe I'm thinking more like Polaris or something. But either way, the idea is it should be able to upgrade to at least another vehicle, if not other ships. So how would I fix this vehicle? Well, I would say it could use some small shelves or a little trunk to make it store at least a small amount of stowage, or at the very least a weapons rack or something. I just feel like you could just add a little bit to it. Obviously it's $15, so it's hard to argue that it deserves anything more than what it has, but I just feel like you can make it slightly more useful to anybody who owns it by just having, you know, one small little shelf on the back or something that just carries like 1/8 SCU boxes or something. Just 1/8 SCU. Doesn't have to carry anything more than that, or at the very least a weapons rack of some sort, whether on the back, on the sides, anywhere. Just something. So who is this vehicle for? Well, quite literally everyone in the game can use this. It might be the only vehicle in the entire game where every single person can use it. It fits in a ton of ships, and even when you don't have a need to take a vehicle with you, it's still great to move around your personal hangar, which again is why I think it should be included in more packs, especially during giveaways. So why is it a 3? Well, when you compare it to other vehicles, it's not as utilitarian as the Cyclone, which can jump off cliffs and has tons of variants to fit your needs. It's still not a moneymaker like the Rock. It doesn't have the massive firepower of something like the Nova tank. It doesn't carry as much as the Mule, but it's pretty cheap. It fits in most spaceships and can carry a passenger. The PTV never claimed to do more than that. It's just what it does. Isn't very much. I imagine using this vehicle to go very short distances on planet, in my hangar, or even on my capital ships with a friend, but that's pretty much it. It's really point A to point B. I know you're here for our rating, but if you really want a ship, go buy it. We won't stop you. Or even better, all ships can be earned in-game once the game releases, and some you can purchase in-game right now. These are just our ratings, but when you spend, it's your money. My opinion, this little thing is okay for what it was made for, but bring 5 people to the game and get one as a referral bonus rather than purchasing it, even though it's just $15. Then at least it comes with lifetime insurance. Unless you already got one, which in this case, I don't need to even say anything to you. The negligible amount of lifetime insurance, considering how cheap it is, you know, free is free, right? Anyway, it's still an earn in game for me. All right, that is it for this one. Shout out to the members. Thanks for spending your time with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.